headquarters at Walter Reed Hospital tonight that the Vice President is resting comfortably and that his condition is stable. The President expressed deep concern for the health of the Vice President, but told reporters this afternoon that he has every confidence, and I quote, "Jack will pull through this with flying colors. We'll be standing by at the hospital to bring you any further developments. Now back to the newsroom."
Hi, Mom. Just arrived. I hope you have a wonderful cruise. Say hi to Dad for me. Call me when you get back in town. Love you. Bye.
Hello?
Yes?
Yes. They turned on the phone.
Yes, they did.
I'm Lila Thatcher. I live across the street and have since the days when the Brits burned Washington.
Well, how do you do? I'm Patricia Traymore. Lila Thatcher. The parapsychologist. Don't you write a column? ESP and all that?
And just that. No turban, no crystal ball, no tarot cards, not even a black cat. Just Sybil. May I?
Of course.
All alone in this big house?
Uh-huh.
And planning on staying?
Well, if the movers show up tomorrow with my things, any psychic power you could use on them, I would be grateful.
You're from Boston. No spirit message. I saw the parking permit on the window of your car. Newspaper or television?
Television.
I never watch. I have my own reception. Clearer signals, infinitely more interesting, and no commercials.
I do profiles on celebrities, politicians, that sort of thing.
Any stars I might know?
Well, I start a profile tomorrow on Senator Abigail Winslow. Do you know her?
Oh, yes, I've heard of her.
What is it?
Oh, it's nothing. Are you comfortable in this house? Dean and Emily Adams and little Kelly. Such an attractive couple. He was a congressman. Quite splendid looking. He was one of those magnetic men that we all thought could be president. Emily was different. Quiet, reserved. A very private young woman who preferred her piano to politics. All of them dead. Such a terrible tragedy.
I would really ask you to stay, Lila, but I have some important telephoning to do. You don't mind, do you?
Oh, of course not. I'm right across the street if you need me.
Thank you very much for stopping by. I'm coming! Yes?
The Vice President's condition remains stable at this hour, and the results of a battery of tests performed earlier this morning are expected to be made public before the day is out. We'll continue to update this most important story as details are made available to us. For PCN News, I'm Luther Pelham.
We're all clear.
Tony, what the hell is going on over at the hospital, huh? Those guys asleep? WCXN was on the air an hour ago interviewing the head of the medical department. And what am I doing? I'm reading press releases. Hello, Pat. I have high hopes for your Women in Government series, Pat. And there's a good chance you're going to be introducing America to its first woman vice president, Senator Abigail Winslow.
Well, what about Clara Lawrence? She's popular. Thank you.
Well, yes, she is. She's a first-class legislator, too. But she's from the same state as the president. Those are bad for demographics. Now, Abigail is going to give the ticket in the South the necessary punch it needs. But she's not as well known nationally. That's why your profile has gained so much attention.
She's notoriously standoffish with the press.
Well, she's a fan of yours.
And I'm one of hers. But Luther, if we're not careful, we could end up with a 30-minute campaign spot.
No, that's not what we want. We want an honest profile. We go to air in 2 weeks.
2 weeks? You told me in Boston I'd have at least a month.
Well, the situation changed. We can influence history here, Pat.
Not to mention the ratings.
That, too.
Good morning.
Well, Sam, what are you doing here?
I just thought I'd introduce you to.
I'm glad you had a chance to drop in. Tell your mother not to worry. I'll call you myself if I hear anything.
Thank you, Senator.
Bye. Good morning, Sam.
Abby, I'd like you to meet Patricia Traymore. Pat, Senator Abigail Winslow.
A great pleasure to meet you, Senator.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Pat. It's been one of those days. Do you need to see me, Sam?
I just dropped in to make the introductions. I'm doing committee. See you at 4?
Talk to you then. Come on, Pat.
I'll see you soon.
Thanks, dear. I've seen some of your profiles that you did in Boston. They were splendid and very in-depth.
Thank you.
We actually met once, some years ago, when I spoke at Wellesley College, wasn't it?
Yes, you're right.
Sit down.
Thank you. This is lovely.
Yes. Some of my colleagues prefer clutter. They think it makes them look down to earth. Harmony is what's important to me. Has Luther told you I really hate the idea of this profile?
Yes, he has. But I think you'll be very pleased with the result.
I accept publicity as something I have to tolerate. Sam and I share a distrust of the media. You know him, don't you?
Yes, I do.
We had numerous discussions about this profile. He assures me you're different.
Well, that was kind of him.
I've always felt that the public's right to know ends where my private life begins. For instance, I don't dare smoke in public anymore. Oh, do you?
No, thank you.
I'll cooperate, Pat, but I think we'll save a lot of time if we lay a few ground rules. First, I don't have a lot of free time, so you're going to have to run like hell to get what you need. Second, start your story. When I graduated from Radcliffe, just married to Willard, working side by side with him campaigning for his first seat in Congress. That's where my life began.
Well, Senator, I always like to start my stories from the beginning. Not to say that your political life isn't important, but I think that your life in Lincoln Falls and even the fact that you were Miss New York is the kind of thing that America is going to love.
Shortly after Willard's death, a rag printed a picture of me in a bathing suit, high heels, rhinestone crown, and a snide comment. The governor of Virginia denied my appointment to complete Willard's term. It took a young senator from Massachusetts to persuade him differently. I love my job, and I'm married to it. I never had children, so I have to leave the tearful descriptions of Johnny's first day at school to Claire Lawrence. Patricia, please, don't forget, I'm the senior senator from Virginia. I've gone to great efforts to be thought of as a Winslow from Virginia and to bury Abigail Foster from Lincoln Falls, New York. Yes.
Excuse me. Senator, we're about to take the vote.
Philip Buckley, my administrative assistant, he's put together some biographical material for you, even some home movies. Be sure you give Philip your phone number in case we want to reach you. Toby will drive you home. Where is Toby?
Right here, Senator. Keep your shirt on.
Pat, this is Toby.
Miss Traymore?
He's been with me for what seems like an eternity. I haven't been able to figure out what he does, but he does it. And very well, I might add. I'm due at the embassy at 6. You'd better pick me up at...
1:45. Right now, you'd be late for the vote. You better get a move on.
See how he runs my life?
Haven't we met before, Toby?
Well, if you met the senator before, you probably met me. Where she goes, I go.
Did you and the senator grow up together?
Well, Lincoln Falls, but not exactly together. One day I was working with some people down the street when a vicious watchdog got out and went right at her. Still got the scar.
What happened to the dog? What was she like?
Excuse me, do you have that tape recorder running?
Sorry, just a force of habit, I guess.
Well, you better ask her the questions, Pat. When I call you Pat, I mean we're going to be seeing a lot of each other.
Why not? Anyone who can tell a U.S. senator to keep her shirt on can certainly call me Pat.
Don't get me wrong, there's no one who respects her more than I do. It's just that sometimes it helps her relax when I kid her a little. You know, she can let her hair down and just be Abby with me instead of having to be Senator Winslow all the time. I on N Street.
It's the house on the corner.
That house?
Yes. Why?
It used to be a big party house. Everyone in Washington has been here. It was owned by a congressman by the name of Dean Adams. They tell you about him murdering his wife and his little kid and then committing suicide?
Well, my father's lawyer arranged the rental. He mentioned something about a tragedy.
Made the national news. It was all over the papers for 2 weeks. The little girl hung on for a month or so, got her head bashed in. Kathy or Carrie... Kelly. Kelly. Cute little kid. 7 years old. I don't know what kind of a monster kills his own kid.
The Amish are in my district, and one of their customs is to bring a new broom and salt into a new home. Courtesy of the house standard.
Thank you. It's lovely. Come on in. Sorry, I can't offer you a thing. I really wasn't expecting company.
That's okay.
Sit down.
Thank you.
It's good to see you again, Sam.
You know, I might be way out of line for asking you this, but do you really think staying in this house is a good idea?
Yes, I think it is. Things keep coming back to me, and I just have to figure out how it all fits together.
Well, as long as you're sure.
Yes, I'm sure.
You know, the whole hill is buzzing about your profile on Abigail. And you can't do better than team up with Luther Pelham.
So I'm learning. I'd pretty much given up, and then Luther intervened, and voila.
Well, they've been old friends for years. And it's not going to hurt him to have his good friend sitting in the vice president's chair.
Since Cape Cod, I've been following your career, Congressman. I toasted you when you were reelected. I wrote you a dozen letters or so, but I tore them up. Nothing sounded right.
And I telephoned you. But I was hung up before you answered. Janice and I got a divorce.
I didn't know.
Well, I guess I'd better be going. I got some early committee meetings tomorrow morning.
Well, it was very nice of you to stop by. It was a special surprise. Good night, Sam.
I'm glad you're here, Pat.
Yes, to Albany, tomorrow morning, 8:30, that's fine. Returning tomorrow night. At 8:30 tomorrow morning. Yes, I'm sorry. It's Trey Moore. Patricia Trey Moore. That's correct. Thank you. Now, may I ask you, how far is Lincoln Falls from airport? That's not too bad. Is there a car rental agency there? I just need it for the day. Fine. Correct. Thank you. It was very kind of you to see me on such short notice, Mr. Saunders.
So, you're profiling our Abigail for television. To your health. And hers.
May I tape you?
Oh, by all means.
Jeremy, is it true that you and Abby, Senator Winslow, were engaged?
Oh, yes. Quite a story, eh? The young prince falls head over heels in love with the cook's daughter. Well, that's missing is the happy ending. Oh, the young prince, of course, didn't realize that his lady love was only in it for the money. And you know what they call girls who only do it for money. Oh, nothing, thank you. It's a bit early for me. Please, put it down there, Audra. So, Toby Wilson's still playing his chosen role as bodyguard and slave for Abby, is he?
Toby works for the senator.
Did he tell you that Abigail was his alibi the night he may have gone joyriding in a stolen car?
Well, that's not such a serious offense.
Oh, it is when the police car chasing you goes out of control and almost mows down a young mother and her 2 children.
Are you suggesting that the senator covered for Toby?
Toby? Yeah. That was his style, not hers. No, the big joke was that, I really loved her. And I thought she loved me. Oh, $10,000 cuts a lot of heartstrings, eh? Oh, she was gone and out the door and on to Radcliffe before the ink was dry on father's check. With whom is she involved now?
Well, she's not involved with anyone. You see, her husband was the great love of her life. She never remarried.
Gorgeous, wasn't she? Miss Traymore, if you'll excuse me, I suddenly feel quite ill.
Abigail Foster. Ambition politics, activities debating. Prediction will become state assemblywoman.
Brightest student I ever had. Brilliant.
Did you like her, Mrs. Langley?
Of course I liked her. Oh, now, who have you been talking to about Abby? I mean, what did they tell you, that she was conceited? That she was too good for them? Well, she was.
Well, I understand there was some gossip.
Oh, some Jeremy Saunders, a weak-kneed, spineless lush. Handsome when he was young and rich. I mean, could you blame her? She was crazy in love with him. But his parents wouldn't have it, no. Abby wasn't good enough for them. His father offered her money to leave town. And do you think that Jeremy stood up for her? Defended the girl he loved? Not on your life. Can you imagine how she felt?
Did you learn anything interesting up there?
Mixed reviews.
There's a reception for the new French ambassador. Would you like to go? The president will be there. I'll introduce you.
That sounds terrific. I'd love to. Thank you for picking me up.
It's my pleasure.
Thank you.
Fan mail?
Sam.
I'll call the police.
No, that's not. This is just some crank getting us jealous, that's all. Really, Sam, it's nothing. Let's just not make a big deal out of it.
You wait here. I'm going to check the house. Everything seems to be okay, even the outside basement door. Are you all right?
I'll be fine.
Are you sure?
Yes. Sam, thank you very much.
I'll lock up after me. I'll call you in the morning.
Yeah. Thank you, Sam.
Good night.
Patricia, you've been gone.
Lila.
If you'd let me know next time, I could keep an eye on the house for you. That's what neighbors are for.
Everything's all right, isn't it?
Well, not really. I think that I saw a prowler over here last night. Now, that's probably all that it was.
What was he doing?
Probably shouldn't have told you and worried you unnecessarily. I'm sorry.
Excuse me. Hello.
Barbara?
No, I'm sorry, you've got the wrong number.
All summer long, when the windows were open, we'd hear Emily sitting here playing this. Always playing this.
Forgive me, Lila, but I really have got to get down to work.
Of course. May I? The candelabra belongs over here. And this chair, just a little closer to the piano. There. Exactly. That is, if you want it the way that it was when Dean and Emily and little Kelly lived here. You've done a masterful job of recreating the past. But are you sure that it's wise? I knew the moment I touched your hand, I knew you'd come back. Do I call you Patricia or Kelly? I occasionally babysat you. You did. When your father would work here alone and your mother would be out He'd call me to come play with you, Kelly.
Patricia. I would prefer Patricia. I really don't know that much about Kelly.
You were 7 years old. Can you remember any of it?
Oh, bits and pieces, nothing that hangs together.
In the first few months, I used to telephone the hospital to inquire about you. You were still unconscious. And then your aunt and uncle moved you out of town. And then came the death notice.
They were trying to protect me from having to explain that night by changing my name from Adams to Traymore. They were the only parents I've ever really known. When I finally regained consciousness, I had forgotten everything, had to learn it all over again. I wore a brace on my left leg till I was 12.
Do you feel your mother here? This piano was her life. You know that.
I was told that my father destroyed her musical career, and then he destroyed her life. That my mother was an angel and my father was a devil.
Your father is here, too. Do you feel his presence?
I grew up hating him for robbing me of my mother and almost killing me. I need to remember what really happened in this room.
Your mother and your father don't want you doing this. Pray God, give this up.
I can't.
Patricia, there is darkness here.
Lila, if you knew them so well, why don't you help me?
I beg of you, don't set things in motion that are better left alone.
Morning.
Morning, Toby.
God, you look great.
Let's not waste time on coffee this morning.
We got plenty of time. I'll have you on the hill by 6:30. Have your coffee, and how grouchy you get without it. Relax. You made speeches before.
This budget doesn't get voted on pretty soon. We're going to be in session till Christmas. I was so stupid to let myself get talked into that profile. It's going to backfire. I can feel it in my bones.
Mrs. Winslow, how does it feel to spend your honeymoon campaigning? I can't think of a better way than being by my husband's side, helping him begin his career in public life. If your husband's
She picked up a southern accent in this room.
No, we'll...
Hold it. There.
No. You don't want to use any of this. That's the congressman who wiped out his family. No need in stirring up any bad memory now. Say, Pat, you better get it in gear. Abby's expecting you. I'm going to stop by later on, buy you a drink. We can have a little chat.
Mary Lawrence, she chairs this committee. A lot of people would like to see her as vice president.
The chair recognizes the senior senator from Virginia.
One of the best-known verses in the Bible is, "The Lord giveth, and the Lord taketh away." In recent years, our government, in an exaggerated and ill manner, has given and given, and then it has taken away and taken away. But there are few of us who bless its name.
Congratulations, Senator.
Great speech,
And
Senator.
I appreciate you all. We're very supportive. I thank
Looking
you,
forward
Tony.
to you chairing that next committee, Senator.
Sensational speech, Senator.
It went well, didn't it?
I wish I had a film crew with me.
Yes. Philip, remind me to call Senator Frankel about that strip mining bill. Oh, and track down Harold Rastelli, the one in Health and Human Services. He's in the middle of a 3-martini lunch. Spoil it. Poor Mrs. Dowd still can't get her father into a rest home in Norfolk. I want some answers.
Senator, I don't know where you're getting those figures, but they're about 6 months out of date.
Maybe I can help, Madam Chairman. I have the latest revised figures, and they do change the picture somewhat. 48 to 49%. I hope that helps.
Mr. Lawrence. Thank you for your help. The figures I have are inaccurate. I apologize to the committee.
I'm sorry, Senator. I don't know how this could have happened.
Your being sorry doesn't alter the fact that I was embarrassed in front of a televised committee hearing.
But it won't ever happen again, I promise.
I can't afford to have people around me who are careless. The stakes are too high. This is the second time I've been compromised by your mistakes. And it's the last time.
But, Senator...
Goodbye, Anne.
I'll prepare your summary for finance at 4.
Thank you, Philip. Patricia, want to watch the ogre have her picture taken with the brownie troupe? Sam! I'll just be a moment.
You are such a clown. No one makes me laugh like you.
Would you have breakfast with me tomorrow? There's a bill I need your help with.
Anytime. Thanks. Next time lunch is on me.
I'll take you up on that.
Congressman?
He sure reminds me of Billy. You like him?
Makes you happy.
It's late, so let's make it fast. Great. Okay. I'll see you in a half hour, Sam. Bye.
Sam Kinsley?
Yes. You need to see me, Luther?
No, I always prowl the halls with a bottle, looking to get lucky. This morning, that chat.
Well, it was quite a day. Do you want to sit down?
Why don't you type it up? And that congressman, you be careful. Abigail doesn't like to be cut in on.
You heard about what happened at the hearing today?
Oh, Washington.
Well, could that affect the president's decision?
Everything can affect the president's decision. One mistake can ruin you in this town.
Firing her aide seemed a little drastic.
Abigail is one of the best senators on the Hill. In order to get things done up here, you have to be tough and careful. There's no room for incompetence.
You seem a little defensive about her.
I just don't like people taking cheap shots at her, that's all.
So young.
Patricia, what's wrong, dear?
It was you. You were there the night my parents died. I saw you.
Callie, please.
Don't call me that. You were there that night. I saw her, my mother, dead, and you hovering over me, calling my name.
Patricia, it was a dream. It was a
It
terrible
was no
dream.
dream. Tell me what you know.
I heard screaming. It woke me, and I ran across the street. There was nothing that I could do for them. You were sprawled by the fireplace, your little head all broken. I cradled you in my lap, trying to stop the blood.
Why didn't you tell me you were there? What are you doing?
He is very dark. He's angry, so hostile.
Lila, come over here. Sit down. Are you all right?
It's gone. Nothing more.
Could you see his face?
No. Just dark forms.
You know, I was looking through the family photographs, and I saw a different father than the one I grew up hating. It makes no sense to me. I've got to remember what happened that night.
Patricia, please leave this alone.
I can't. Don't you understand? I can't.
What will you do?
I don't know. Go back to therapy. I've got to do something soon. I can't go on with this much longer.
There is a way.
What?
I can hypnotize you, but it's very dangerous. You'll need proper guidance. Otherwise, we might open up things that could be very, very terrible, devastating to you. We will make this journey together. It is the only way that we can find out what you really remember about that night. I know the pain that you're feeling. Patricia, let me help you. Now, you must call the police. You cannot ignore this danger.
Hello, Luther. Yes, I've seen the papers.
Your timing couldn't have been worse. Now listen, Pat, I don't want you talking to any reporters. I want to see you as soon as I get there.
I've got more than my share of enemies. Damn it, I should never have let you talk me into this. You can bet the gossip's already started. This show was supposed to help me, Luther.
It will. Now this'll all blow over in a couple of days.
I'm counting on your personal involvement from this point on. I cannot afford to be any more embarrassed than I have been already. Okay?
Your record is very impressive, Senator. 2 years in the House, currently in your third Senate term, chairing the Budget Committee, and the first woman to be the Assistant Majority Leader. Any regrets?
Well, I've been a widow since I was 31 years old. I made the decision to devote myself to public service, as my husband Willard would have. All of it has made me feel as if I'm still partners with him. I've never regretted that.
Well, it must get very lonely at times.
We all get lonely at times, don't we?
Thank you. Oh, I'm sorry. We're not seated together.
Look at you with the President and Abigail. Quite an honor.
Claire Lawrence? I have to hand it to the President. He sure knows how to build suspense. Thank you. He's committed to a woman and he's got Abigail chewing her nails.
Yes, I'll ask you. like it is in Hollywood. I just got back from
Ladies and gentlemen, just a moment to think of someone who's in all our hearts. Of course, I'm talking of our Vice President. Let's all let him know we're thinking of him tonight with a moment of silent prayer.
That playwright at your table seemed quite taken with you. You danced with him 3 times?
4. Are you going to the Senator's Labor Day party?
No, I wish I were. But I have to fly out to San Francisco for a long overdue visit with my daughter. We'll have our own celebration when I get back.
Fine. Thank you for a lovely evening, Sam. Good night.
Good night.
Hello?
Do you like the music? I'll play it at your funeral.
Who are you?
Michael, I did get your outline. That's not what we discussed. Rewrite it and get back to me, will you please? Right. Good morning.
I just saw what you did to the show.
Yeah, the cuts help, don't they?
You could have talked to me about it, Luther. I am the producer of the show.
And you do work for me.
Powerful people make powerful enemies, and I think it's important to show that. It's not all we love Abby on the Hill.
Jacoby's been bad-mouthing Abby for 10 years now. No, I'm not going to give him any free airtime. If he wants to grind his axe, let him do it with his own money.
We need balance, Luther.
No argument there. Find someone else.
Shall I submit a list of candidates for your approval?
I trust your judgment. This show can be a major boost for your career, Pat. Don't let your ego blow it for you.
That Jacoby's never going to relent, and he knows how important that bill is to the president.
But he also knows how important it is to you.
Sam, I'm not crying, but may I ask you just how well you really know Patricia Traymore?
We've been very good friends for a couple of years now, huh?
Well, there's just something about her. I can't put it into words, but I'm not convinced she didn't write those threatening letters herself. I was warned by a friend who was interviewed in Boston by Patricia, and she said she can be, well, ruthless. She's out to embarrass me to make a name for herself, Sam.
I think that's very unlikely. Patricia is not an enemy. Don't make her one.
I've learned to trust my instincts, Sam. While she may be your friend, I'm not at all sure she's mine. Yes, Philip.
Kobe just called. He's ready to talk deal.
I think.
We're not going to see my grandmother. My mother says we can't go.
Maybe you're sick and you couldn't go.
I don't know. Lila's there. She and my mother are talking. And I'm playing with Miss Agnes. But Mother stops packing. She's crying now.
Lila didn't make her cry. Lila wouldn't do that.
I don't know. I can't hear what they're saying. It's all jumbled. I can't tell what's happening.
It's all right not to remember. Now, let's move on. Very slowly. Now you're asleep. It's very late. Something wakes you.
Someone's arguing downstairs. It's Daddy and Mommy. Her voice sounds funny. They're shouting. I'm so scared.
Tell me what's happening, Kelly.
It's a shot. Mommy's screaming. Another shot.
Where are you?
I'm on the stairs. It's cold. I'm so cold. I'm frightened. I'm calling. They're not answering.
What is it?
I tripped. I fell. Mommy is on the floor. Daddy? Daddy will help me. He hit me. Why did he hit me? Daddy hit me. Daddy hit me. He did it, didn't he? My father really tried to kill me.
It's all right.
I've seen you there, very late sometimes. In the window, watching me. Why, Lila?
If you believe that something evil is going to happen, you keep a vigil in the night, a still watch. This evil is growing in strength. It's coming very close. I must keep watch until you leave this house.
Yes, I'm sure. Okay, we got a couple shots left. First of all, I want you to pan across the crowd and up on the senior senator from Michigan.
Hey, you look exquisite.
Thank you.
Oh, little sex. Just what the show needs. You never get to see Abigail with a man. People are gonna like this.
All the world loves a lover.
You didn't think you'd say no once she called him in San Francisco, did you?
Pat, here you are.
Ah, Congressman, not in San Francisco?
I got an early plane. There's no time to call you.
The senator's asking people in for supper, Congressman. She particularly asked me to find you. I'm supposed to take you home, Miss Strayman.
Of course. Bye, Sam.
Bye. sorry for coming by so late. Are you on your way to bed?
Not at all. Come on in.
Thanks.
So, how was the party?
It's a lot quieter after everyone left.
So you stayed on after?
Mm-hmm. Why? Pat, what's the matter? Didn't the taping go well?
The taping went fine.
It's this house, isn't it? Pat, it seems to me that you're becoming obsessed with this business of your past.
It is not the house, and it's not the taping. You know what it is, don't you?
No.
Sam, I feel like I'm getting caught up in an old trap.
I don't understand.
Well, I think you do. I have been so naive. I thought that we might... I don't know what I thought. But it's clear to me that you have something going with Abigail. The lady wants you, Sam. It's obvious to me that you want her. She snaps her fingers and you come running all the way from San Francisco?
You're way off base on this.
I was caught up in your love triangle with the wife 2 years ago. I'm not about to be dragged through it once again.
I'm not used to having people looking over my shoulder like this. I'm a politician. I'm sorry if that bothers you, but my relationship with Abigail is my business.
Well, it seems you walk a fine line between business and pleasure.
Good night, Patricia.
Are you proud of yourself? You realize what you've done?
I gave you an explicit order to stay away from Lincoln Falls.
I knew I never should have agreed to this. You media people are all alike. Anything for a headline.
Senator, I understand how you must feel.
Do you indeed? I thought I had it all laid out clearly, so let me start again. I hated every moment of my life in that stinking town. Yes, I believe you planted this, and I know why. You wanted to profile me so that everybody would be talking about the poignant, oh so moving Patricia Traymore touch. Never mind that it could cost me everything I've worked for all my life.
Senator, I had nothing to do with the release of that picture. I have seen it, yes. Jeremy Saunders had it in his scrapbook.
Oh, I'll bet you got an earful from him.
It's not my style. I don't deal in gossip.
Every sleazy paper in this country is going to run that picture.
This isn't really about the picture, is it, Senator? It's about your background, your roots.
I don't need a lecture from you.
I think you do. I think you're afraid of showing people you aren't from Virginia gentry, and you can't stand the fact that you started off poor, that people might think you're ordinary, vulnerable. The danger isn't this picture with your mother looking on with pride and love. It's your reaction to it. You're afraid the people you represent might think that you are one of them, just like your mother was. And you can't stand the thought of that, can you?
All right. We're not finished yet.
I'm finished, Luther. I've been conned, manipulated, and interfered with. And now it seems my integrity is suspect. You never intended this profile to be anything more than a commercial for Abigail Winslow.
Now, just a damn minute here.
I've waited too long already.
Patricia.
Yes. Is there something I can do for you, Senator?
Yes, there is. You can stay on and finish this program.
No, I can't. I thought I made myself clear.
You're angry, and you have every right to be angry. Listen, I overreacted, and I regret it. Patricia, it's easy to talk about being poor when you haven't been poor. You don't know what it felt like. To be ordered to use the back door with the servants and hearing them bossing my mother around, treating her like dirt. I hated them. And I hated them for making me feel ashamed of my own mother, ashamed that all she was a cook. And I was so wrong. She's the strongest. She was the strongest, most loving woman ever. I suppose Jeremy Saunders told you how I seduced him and his father paid me to leave town.
I also heard the other side of the story. from Mrs. Langley?
She was quite an inspiration. Who do you believe?
That has no bearing on this situation.
Yes, it does. It's important to me that you don't think that I'm some cynical, calculating creature who'd do anything to get what she wanted.
And what about Luther?
You leave Luther Pelham to me. From this point forward, we'll do it your way, Patricia. And now who's suspicious? I give you my word.
You have fought this program from the beginning, and now you're trying to save it. Why?
Luther thinks what you've done so far is terrific. Do you agree?
It's good.
Then I have a vested interest in seeing it completed. Please stay, Patricia.
As quick as possible. Senator Winslow, can you tell us what it feels like to be on the cover of today's National Informer?
Oh, I was astonished. I must say I'm more used to being mentioned in the Congressional Record than the National Informer.
It didn't upset you, Senator?
Well, yes, I was a bit embarrassed, Walter. I mean, but just a little. I remember how proud my mother was that day and then how the whole town turned out to cheer me on in the Miss New York pageant. I am very proud of that picture. It reminds me of where I came from.
Yeah, I just got the inside word that the vice president's going to resign today. The president will announce it tonight.
Does Abigail know?
No, the word's not out on the street yet. Well, she's going to make a great vice president.
I'll drink to that.
That was terrific, Abby. I got a lump in my throat.
I hope Patricia Traymore was watching. Yes. Hello, Luther. No, I haven't heard. Today? You're certain? Thanks, Luther.
Is everything all right, Abby?
Everything's fine. Toby, drive me by the Vice President's mansion.
All clear. Nobody down here.
Hold your guns. No one was down there. Are you sure you heard him go downstairs?
I locked him in the cellar. Maybe he got out through the cellar doors. I don't know.
Nope. Locked tight inside and out. You need a key on both sides of the door with that deadbolt.
Hey, Sarge.
You think I'm lying, don't you?
Relax, Miss Traymore. Nobody's accusing you of anything. And you're positive you saw no one, Miss Thatcher?
Nothing. I'm sorry.
Lieutenant.
I have no idea how that got there.
Let's search the house again.
I did not imagine this life.
I believe you, dear. Well, good night.
You have seen something of this extraordinary woman's life and work. You've heard Senator Winslow tell us about the tremendously demanding yet satisfying position she holds. It has been a rare and fascinating inside look at a dedicated public servant. For Women in Government, I'm Patricia Traymore.
Well, in spite of all the problems, I think you did a very good job. And you were right about using my early background. I'm sorry I gave you so much grief. Luther.
I like it. How about you, Pat? How do you feel about it?
Well, the ending gives me problems. You see, the personal aspects of this show are what make it so special. And our ending is all business. We need a little warmth to go out on, Luther.
Do you have an alternative in mind?
Yes, I do. Among your personal files, I found a note that you wrote to your late husband shortly before his death. It is very moving and very beautiful, and I would like to read it aloud to you to close the show.
May I see the letter?
Well, yes, you can, but I think that your reaction would be more natural and more effective if you didn't know its contents before I read it on camera.
Luther, have you seen this letter?
Yes, I have. And I agree with Pat. I think it'll give us that strong ending that we need. Now, look, we can go ahead and shoot it. If you don't like it, well, we don't have to use it.
Toby?
I went over all the material you released for the profile, everything we discussed.
When would you shoot this?
We can be ready to shoot it in a half hour.
Well, in that case, you better make sure it's not from someone who thought she'd make a better Miss Lincoln Falls than I did.
I'll get it. Yes. Yes, of course. Hold on. Senator, it's for you. Urgent. You can take it in my office.
Senator Winslow. Yes, I'll hold. Mr. President? Yes, I can be at the White House at, yes, tomorrow evening. 8:30's fine. I don't know what to say. Yes, I understand. Thank you, Mr. President.
Everything all right?
He's announcing my appointment tomorrow night after the program. I'm not to tell a soul. I'm going to be Vice President of the United States.
My God, Abby, we did it. We did it! We did it!
Toby. Oh, nothing can happen. Nothing must stop this.
Abby, I swear, nothing will keep this from you. Nothing.
Vice President. Oh, my God.
Women in government, take one. Here we go in 5, 4, 3.
Senator, when we were planning this program, you gave us many of your private papers. Among them, we found a note that you wrote to your husband, Congressman Willard Winslow. I think that this note sums up the young woman you were and the woman you became. May I read it to you now?
Yes, of course.
Billy, darling, you were splendid in the hearings this afternoon. I am so proud of you. I love you so and look forward to a lifetime of being with you. Oh, my dearest, we really are going to make a difference in this world. That note was written on May 13th. On May 20th, Congressman Willard Winslow died, and you went on alone to make a difference in this world. Senator Winslow, thank you.
Thank you.
Got it.
Senator, that was lovely.
That's a wrap.
Where did you get this? What are you doing to me?
Abby?
What?
Abby.
What are you trying to do to me?
Abby, it's all right to let people know about your last letter to your husband. It's all right.
My last letter. Of course, I'm sorry. It's just that, I'm sorry. sorry. Willard and I used to write so many notes to each other all the time. I'm so glad you found the last one. I'm sorry.
Senator, it's been a very trying day. Let's take a break. Hmm?
Thank you.
If your husband's elected, will you be moving into Washington?
No, we'll be residing at Willard's estate in Virginia.
Thank you, Mrs. Winslow.
You're welcome.
Good luck.
Thank you.
I made the decision to devote myself to public service, as my husband Willard would have. All of it has made me feel as if I'm still partners with him.
Well, it must get very lonely at times.
We all get lonely at times, don't we? You got it, Bruce? Thank you very much. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much.
Buy me a cup of coffee?
Come on in.
I understand that your show came out very well.
Yes, it did.
You know, it's funny, I can get up on the floor of the house and I can talk for an hour without ever stumbling, but and my tongue's got a knot in it. Pat, there is absolutely nothing between Abigail and me.
I don't think that that's the way Abigail sees it.
Well, I'm telling you how I feel. We share a very strong friendship and a mutual respect. This is a very social town. We both have to go to a lot of parties and receptions, so we go together. When you and I left each other in Cape Cod, the only way I could get over missing you terribly is to tell myself that it just wouldn't have worked out, even if I had been free. But it's no use. I'll never get over loving you, Trish.
I've missed you.
Pat? Pat?
Dean William. Billy? William. Billy.
Pat? What are you doing?
My father's middle name was William. Billy. My father and Abigail Winslow were lovers.
Are you there, Senator?
Hi.
It's getting late.
I'm the vice president, Toby. And then, who knows?
There's nothing to be afraid of.
Are you sure?
I'm very sure. Unless you consider being late for the president nothing.
I still can't believe it.
I vote for the blue dress.
Oh, you like the blue dress, do you?
Her voice sounds funny. They're shouting. I'm so scared. Tell me what's happening, Kelly. The shot. Mommy's screaming. Another shot. Where are you? I'm on the stairs. It's cold. I'm so cold. I'm frightened. I'm calling. They're not answering. What is it? I tripped. I fell. Mommy is on the floor. Daddy? Daddy will help.
He's already dead.
He hit me. Why did he hit me?
I've got to speak to Lila.
Oh, Mrs. Thatcher's on the phone. Would you care to wait?
Hello, dear. I am sorry to keep you waiting. What's wrong, Patricia? Why are you looking at me like that?
You wrote those notes.
Don't be silly. Why would I do such a terrible thing?
Of course. You're the only one that knew the way I looked that night. All crushed and broken. Just like the doll that you threw against the fireplace.
Patricia, you don't understand.
The piano playing? The hypnotism? How could I be so stupid? I trusted you. Why did you try to scare me? Why?
You weren't supposed to come back.
Were you going to use a knife on me too, Lila?
No, I was not going to hurt you. I just wanted you out of that house. I tried to slash that painting and I couldn't. I couldn't destroy them again. For 25 years, that house has looked at me. And I have tried to rid myself of that memory. And then you came back and you brought it all with you, all of the pain. I just wanted you to leave me alone. It was all my fault.
Did you kill them? Did you?
No. Yes. If I hadn't said anything to your mother, you would have been gone to your grandmother's that night. But I told.
What?
That there was another woman. I heard them talking on the phone that day. He and his lover. I was babysitting, and I picked up the upstairs extension. He was trying to break it off with her. She wouldn't have it. She was crying. And there was such pain in their voices.
She said that she was coming over that night to talk to him.
She was coming to my house? My house?
You were supposed to be gone to your grandmother's. I worshipped your father. I was so angry that he could do such a thing.
That's why my mother was crying.
I was so afraid that you'd heard me tell her. And if you learned the truth, I couldn't let you find out.
So, you tried to scare me with the notes and the doll, telling me there was danger in the house?
There is danger.
Stop it! Stop your lying! How did you get in? I had everything locked up tight.
I never gave them back. There was no one left to give them to. I'm sorry. If I hadn't interfered that night, they would still be alive today.
25 years. You thought you caused their deaths, but you didn't. And neither did my father. You see, there was someone else there that night.
Patricia.
Senator, it's very important that I talk to you privately.
Well, this really isn't a good time for me. I'm sorry, I'm dining with the president tonight.
It won't take long.
Well, what is so important it can't wait. Shall I pour us some sherry?
Dean William Adams. You called him Billy? He was my father.
He was your father?
My real name is Patricia Kelly Adams. You were my father's lover.
I don't know what you're talking about. Kelly Adams is dead. I don't appreciate sick jokes.
You know what happened that night, don't you, Senator?
I'd like you to leave now.
All I'm after is the truth. Tell me, please. I swear it will go no further than this room, but I need to know. Tell me. Tell me! Who really killed them? You?
Dare you? Get out.
Senator, you better get dressed. We're due at the White House at 8:30. Abby, what is it? This is your big night.
Patricia Traymore is Kelly Adams.
What?
She's Kelly. She's Kelly Adams. You promised me everything would be all right. And now it's over. Everything gone.
What do you mean?
She knows I was there.
Easy. Easy. Don't go to pieces on me now. We're so close. I will handle everything just like I always do.
Why did I listen to you?
Now, everything will be all right. I promise.
It'll blow over, you said. It's just a mistake. Something in the dark, you said. An accident. It was all your fault.
Now, Abby, calm down. Calm down.
Is she living in that house? Oh, yes. That too. Why not? You idiot. You idiot.
Abby, I'll take care of it.
I can't believe this is happening to me.
Abby.
Don't. Just get out of here and leave me alone. Don't stand there like an idiot. Get out. Toby? 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 I know you can hear me. I'm sorry I said those things to you.
Forgive me. We are going to the White House tonight. And don't worry about Patricia Traymore. She can't prove anything. Toby?
Toby, answer me.
Are you there?
Are you there? Toby, be there. Oh, God, please be there.
Toby!
Yes? I'm sorry I didn't call, but the senator asked me to stop by and pick up her personal things he used for a profile.
I'll get them for you.
Hello. Hello, Pat. This is Senator Winslow.
Just calling to see if you could have waited until after the broadcast tonight to send Toby over for your things.
Toby's there?
I will give him the files. Is there anything else, Senator? Goodbye. Hello, this is Patricia Traymore. I'm sorry I can't speak with you now. Please leave your name and number and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you.
Police?
Here you are, Toby.
This is going to be a big night for Abigail. Thinks her life is all over. Being vice president. She's just confused, that's all. Just like you. She told me you're really Kelly. She blames me, but it's really your fault. You tricked Abby and me. Now I'm gonna have to put it all right. You remember me, don't you? Don't you? You saw me come into this room that night and take Abigail's purse. Didn't you? Didn't you? Got it covered nice and neat that night. Just like your mother, you're gonna go and screw up everything for Abby and me. Just like your mother! I tried to get the gun away from your mother. I had to yell at Abby to get out! And then you showed up. Looked straight at me and I couldn't leave you alive to point the finger. Or you hadn't seen me. I wiped my fingerprints off the gun and put your dad's on it. I fooled the police and all. They'll think that the freak that left those threatening notes did this to you.
It's gone, Patricia. The darkness is gone.
Pat, are you all right?
Oh, Sam.
Thought by many on the Hill to be only hours away from being appointed Vice President of the United States, Virginia Senator Abigail Winslow has resigned her senatorial seat. Details are sketchy at this hour, but it is known that her chauffeur was found dead at the home of PCN newswoman Patricia Traymore. Senator Winslow cannot be reached for comment. For PCN News, I'm Luther Pellin.